Dear friends, let's tune into our energy portals, ready to sail forth into the world of chakras, our spinning energy vortices, simply live and happening. If you feel ready now, just take a few deep breaths, closing your eyes gently, clasping your hands, straightening your back, supporting it, and crossing your legs. And simply tuning into your breath. I am the unmanifest universe, your seed for pure consciousness, the Purusha, your masculine self, waiting to get into a divine union with the kinetic fruit, Prakriti, your feminine side, which is the seat of all creation. I am red in color and reside in between the anus and your genitals, and am connected with your coccyx. I am your Muladhara chakra, reconnecting you to Mother Earth. I provide you with the foundation for your existence in this physical reality. I focus on your survival issues and provide you with a sense of grounding and connection to your body in this physical plane. When activated, I bestow you with the gifts of health, prosperity, security, and a dynamic presence. Whenever you feel ready, go back in time to a moment, either in your current life or a past life, when you were faced with feelings of abandonment or a serious illness, a painful death due to abject poverty. As I count from 3 to 1, 3, you are moving into that moment, that space. 2, you are cutting away all the other memories and simply focusing on the emotions, building up on your emotions at that moment which you may have felt. 1, completely stepping into the moment. Build up all those emotions in your body which you felt then. Relive it as if it is happening now. Reliving is relieving. Focus your breath on it, bringing all your attention to the minutest of details. Bring it all alive in your mind screen. If you wish, you may connect with your higher masters and spiritual guides, requesting them for guidance and understanding by establishing a communication with them telepathically. You may request them to give you specific signs, symbols, or messages to understand the bigger picture and valid reasons for attracting such situations in your life. What is it that made me attract the person, situation, or such circumstances in my life? What is the lesson I need to learn from it? And how can I bid my final farewell to such situations in the near future. You may further request the Masters for a ball of healing light to be merged into your consciousness to bring deep healing and nourishment to your soul. Take your time to completely plug into the experience. As I count from 1 to 3, 1, you may gently get ready to travel back into this moment. 2, knowing that you have done the best you could. 3, ready to visit your second seat of spiraling energy waiting to greet you. Beyond the need for survival is the need to relate to our environment in ways that are not for the purpose of mere survival. Yes, I am your second chakra, Swadhisthana or the sacral, orange in color, located over your spleen, linking you to the element water. I mainly focus on your emotions and sexuality. I connect you to others through feeling, desire, sensation, and movement. When activated, I fill you with the gifts of fluidity and grace, depth of feeling, sexual fulfillment, and the ability to accept change easily. As I count from 3 to 1, take 3 deep breaths, ready to travel back in time to your childhood when you may have been a victim of sexual abuse, reconnecting deeply to the state of fear, shock, toxic shame, guilt, and traumatic painful feelings, or maybe even an emotional shutdown you may have secretly borne within your body, mind, and soul, scarred since several years. Know that you are safe now and gather all the courage to face your perpetrator, looking at him or her into the eye and saying these words: I allowed you to invade my personal boundaries because I was very innocent and in an utter state of confusion, knowing not what is right or wrong. See if you are ready to let go and forgive this person energetically in order to set yourself free. If yes, then you may embrace him or her, forgiving them, or else be ready to look into your deeper self to understand the reasons you attracted him or her in this lifetime in the very first place. If you feel ready, you may gently cut the cords with this person or situation, exchanging and releasing all that energy which rightfully belongs to you, and setting each other free forever by snapping the cords and sealing the ends with the color of your choice. If you do not feel ready, then request your masters to assist you in probing deeper and fine-tuning yourself in the path of deeper inner work, so that you may be able to gain the deeper insights which will enable to set yourself free for now and forevermore. If you wish, you may also invoke a ball of healing light into those areas which need healing at this moment of time. It could be your genital area. It could be any part of your body which you feel needs healing now. Invoke your masters, your spiritual animal guides, their energetic vibrations to allow the healing to take place spontaneously. As I count from 1 to 3, 1, you are ready to gently come back, ready to set sails into your third energy vortex. 2 and 3. Waiting to be greeted by this third energy center with open arms. Beyond desire is the need to be recognized as someone unique. The focus is now on developing a unique personality. This gives birth to your ego identity. Yes, I am your third chakra, the Manipura or solar plexus, located about 2 finger breadths above your navel. I connect you with the element fire that sustains all life on earth. I rule over your personal power, will, autonomy, as well as your metabolism. When activated and balanced, I fill you with a fire in your belly for acquiring deeper effectiveness, spontaneity, and non-dominating power. When was the last time you were faced with situations of repeated failure in life, resulting into a severe lack of confidence? Living a life of dependence, resulting into a feeling of helplessness, or face situations of a sudden loss of reputation, causing deep shock and a sense of powerlessness, or were involved in violating the freedom of others against their will, harboring feelings of severe guilt. Revisit these memories as if it is happening in the now moment. Submit and surrender completely to your higher self, trusting the messages that flow into your consciousness very spontaneously. Trust the first sign, symbol, or metaphor that engages your intuitive inner self, respecting all the clarity that flows in spontaneously. Are you ready and willing to learn and grow out of these experiences for your soul ascension? Are you genuinely ready to forgive and forget, realizing that you have attracted all these people and situations for your personal growth? Are you ready to use your personal free will and choice more judiciously in the near future, taking full responsibility for all your actions and your life? Are you really willing to come out of the blame game now? Take your time to ponder over all these wisdom phrases till you are able to fill yourself with the deeper understanding flowing in from the universe. Simply plugging into the universal wisdom, which is ready to flow into you if you surrender in deep trust to it. Whenever you feel ready now, as I count from 1 to 3, you are ready to flow back into the now moment, into your 4th chakra, the Anahata. 1, ready and willing. 2, excited to progress further. 3, being embraced by your Anahata. Yes. Beyond the need for individuality is the need for a sense of belonging, the need to love and be loved, the need to accept oneself and others, which gives birth to our social identity. Yes, I am your 4th chakra, bright green and sparkling, the Anahata, linking you to the element air. I deal with all issues related to love and act as a driving force, integrating the opposites in your psyche, mind, and body, male and female, persona and shadow, ego and unity. When activated and balanced, I allow you to love deeply, feel a wondrous state of compassion and interconnectedness, harboring a deep sense of peace and centeredness. When was the last time you faced constant criticism which led you to feel unloved or left you with a deep sense of abandonment or rejection, a feeling of separation, death, or betrayal by a loved one? As I count from 3 to 1, feel free to travel back to that moment, tuning into the situation completely. 3, traveling back to that moment. 2, completely tuning into the situation. 3, in deep trust and surrender. Trust the first sensation feeling or image that bounces into your mind's eye. Just stay with it. Taking a few deep breaths, completely reconnect to it. Stepping into the situation and feeling all the feelings, seeing all that needs to be seen, transmuting it into all those emotions you felt at that point of time, in that time zone, expounding it several times over, giving yourself the permission to release them in the form of tears, maybe a loud cry, a word or a phrase, any body movement like a kick or a punch, whatever comes to you very naturally. Simply release, knowing that it is safe to do so now, and all your friends are holding that loving space for you without any judgment. Make the best of this opportunity gifted to you by the universal forces. Yes, you are sailing very well into the experience. You may give yourself a pat on the back. Now, beyond the need for acceptance is the need to express one's creativity, a feeling of wanting to uplift the value quotient of your lives for yourself and others around you. When you wish to align to your higher life purpose, which is so unique to every individual, who is a signature spark of the universal consciousness connecting you to your creative identity and expression. Yes, I am your fifth chakra, blue in color, the Vishuddha, linking you to the element ether. I reinstill in you the universal wisdom that everything in this planet is created out of nothingness. Therefore, all creation and expression begins from that sealed, empty space called Shunyata. Thought, word, and deed are the three stages of creation, and the word represents the expression of intent, which is a very important step in the creative process. Think of any moment in your span of existence when you have been persecuted for speaking out your universal truths. Or think of a time when you have been extremely hurt with someone's harsh words or have been severely criticized by others. Have you ever tried suppressing someone's creativity or misused your higher powers? You could have been either a victim or perpetrator energy in any of these situations. Identify them now. As I count from 3 to 1, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself the permission to move into any such situation that comes to your mind's eye spontaneously. Dwell in it for some time till you are able to resolve the entanglements or enmeshments created. Step into the victim or perpetrator's energy field to feel all their feelings, scaling and unpeeling those masks till you find the real truth behind their unsolicited actions. For example, a controlling person, when unpeeled deep down under, is actually found to be suffering with feelings of fear and insecurity. Similarly, an angry person shows such an extreme temperament only to camouflage their own weaknesses and inadequacies. All you need to do is identify the seat of the problem, the core layer, so that you are able to pinpoint the underlying truth and release it for once and forever. Beyond the need for creativity is the need to understand our relationship with the universe. To know where we fit in, where others fit in, and where everything we perceive fits in. This expands your perception and you begin to see beyond the physical. You begin to understand the archetypal levels in the universe, which further connects you to your own archetypal identity. Yes, I am your sixth chakra, the Ajna, indigo in color and fully focused on seeing the bigger picture. With the count of 3 to 1, permit yourself to plug into a situation where either you have been persecuted or you have persecuted others for having very well refined intuitive and psychic abilities, or may have vehemently misused these powers. 3, 2, 1. Step into the moment completely, allowing the bigger picture to emerge clearly, whereby you are ready to make a genuine effort to either forgive yourself or others who may have wronged you. Take a few moments to visualize the whole process as I leave you alone to complete your exercise. Beyond the state where one understands universal archetypes is the state of supreme realization. One realizes the connection to the greater world beyond, to a timeless, spaceless place of all knowing. In this state, one realizes that I am all that is, connecting you to your universal identity. I'm your seventh state, the violet-colored Sahasrara, deeply focused on the states of universal identity and nirvana. When fully activated, I gift you with a keen sense of the understanding that we get out of life's experiences and ability to practically live this understanding by manifesting it into the physical reality. I repeat, when fully activated, I gift you with a keen sense of the understanding that we get out of life's experiences and the ability to practically live this understanding by manifesting it into the physical reality. That's called living wisdom. Now, take a few deep breaths. Imagine a golden pyramid 6 inches above your head. Feel the sensations of a deep sense of joy, peace, and inner beingness pouring through a shimmer of golden light entering your inner heart space. Visualize a ball of golden light on the apex of this pyramid converging into you and pulsating into the outer space, connecting you with the universal consciousness. You are progressing very well. Allow yourself to completely submerge into these blissful moments, feeling so whole and complete through your mergence with the divine energies. Feel these waves of joy, peace, and interbeingness extending to all the different parts of your body, all your vital organs, your tissues, your cells, your nerve endings. Take your time, and whenever you are done, you may gently open your eyes, coming back into this moment, feeling positive, re-energized, and wide awake.